What up, YouTube? Deck of the month time. This is gonna be Rescue Rabbit Dino or Rescue Rabbit Tour Guide. This is deck of the month for December 2011. It's Doomnyc here, and I'm about to show you the deck build. So, as you guys know, this deck topped a couple of these decks topped at the last YCS. So, already that means that the deck is pretty good. A lot of you guys already know there was a lot of haters out there for Rescue Rabbit, but it's already proven that the deck's good. So this is my take on it. It's slightly different than the majority of the decks out there, but I figured while playtesting, I put in cards that I thought would work the best. So here we go. There is proxies in this deck. I'm just warning you guys. So triple Rescue Rabbit. Obviously, I don't have, the 3 Rescue Rabbits, but you guys already know the effect. It would have been better if he went to the graveyard, and I mean better for the opponent, not for you, because him being removed from play makes it too easy of a target to get back and then leads to too many broken plays. I'm just saying, because I don't like playing the mirror match, but for you it's very good. So 3 Rescue Rabbit, and then we have the Rescue Rabbit engine. We got the 3 Sabersaurus, the 1900 Beatstick Dinosaur, and Kabazul's 1700 beater. Now, in my opinion, honestly, Kabazul's is better to get, only because it gives you more options, but I'll get to that in a second. So that's your Rabbit engine. Then we go into tour guides. So triple tour guide. This is the best engine in the game, and obviously, if you play this, then your chances for winning just exponentially go up. And then you play the 1 Sangan. A lot of times, people, what they do is they just summon the tour guide, get the Sangan, and then end their turn. So that if your opponent doesn't have that Thunder King and they attack, more than likely the Sangan will get destroyed, and then you'll get to search your Rescue Rabbit. So that's like a really basic play for the deck. Triple Maxi. It's just your standard draw power nowadays, especially when you're playing anti-synchro summon. So this is obviously really good. I thought about taking this down to 2, but then it's like you always want to have this because you always want to have it in case your opponent decides that, okay, this turn I'm gonna go off. So Maxi is a must. For now, play it at 3. 1 Gores, because we don't play that many back rows, so Gores is obviously really good. 1 Grand Mole. This guy is like MVP right now. I mean, people they play him, then they forget about him, then they play him again. It's just this guy's just crazy. Removes, sends exceeds back to the extra synchros, everything. It's really, oh my god, Christias, forget about it. Gets your opponent mad. And then last monsters 2, Genix Ally Birdman, and this guy is like so good in the deck right now. First off, you can do broken stuff, Rescue Rabbit and Genix Ally Birdman. We'll get to that when I get to the extra deck. So that's the monster count. Let's go into the spells. We play triple Lance. I might want to take this down to 2, but right now I'm playing 3, and it seems to be working pretty good. It just saves your monsters, especially if you have Logia on the field. You don't want to discard your 2 materials to negate like a Dark Hole or something. You can just Forbidden Lance, and then once you do that, you save that so that if they summon something, then you can discard your materials, and then they just go minus like that. So I definitely suggest playing that. 2 Gold Sark, and this is pretty standard in the deck, because if you draw Tour Guide and Gold Sark, then you can just go Tour Guide, play Gold Sark, right? Put Rescue Rabbit away, and then get your other Tour Guide, go into Levier, get your Rescue Rabbit back, and then go into Logia or Dulka right after. So obviously that's really good. Pot of Avarice. Not every Rescue Rabbit build is playing this card, but I play it because I think that it's pretty necessary, because I'm putting monsters in the grave constantly, really, really fast. So recycle and keep doing your plays over and over. Smashing Ground. This deck definitely does have problems getting over big monsters, so I definitely suggest that you play Smashing Ground. And just adjust the camera. Sorry, guys. Mind control, obvious. Just take your opponent's stuff, exceed with it. Especially in the mirror, that's exceptional. Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Double Space, and Heavy Storm. So back row removal is especially important because this deck doesn't set a lot of back rows, so it's really important. Trap Dust Shoot, Staple, Starlight Road, Torrential, and you have your Solemn Brigade, your 2 warnings and your judgment. This is basically all the traps that you really need. You can play other stuff, but this is just like the cream of the crop right here, so you definitely want to do that. Now for the extra deck, this is where this is where you're gonna make all your big plays. Your Catastor, Bryonic, Black Rose, Ancient Fairy, because when you summon this and you put it in defense mode in the mirror, they can't get over the 3000 defense unless they play like me and they main deck the Smashing Ground. So that's really good. Yeah, your opponent really just can't get over that. 1 Gunyear, and obviously this is possible with your Rescue Rabbit plays. Let me see if I can find Rescue Rabbit so I can just show you guys. Oh, here we go. Alright, so you summon Rescue Rabbit and you get 2 Kabazools, and this is what I was saying earlier about Kabazools being the better of the 2, because this guy gives you more options. Now because he's a water type, you can go into Gunyear. So basically you gotta have Birdman in your hand. So when you do double Gabazools, you bring this back to your hand, you special summon Birdman, and then you sync for Gunyear. Now you actually gained a card because you have Kabazools in your hand now. So now if they have a monster on the field that you want to get rid of, you can discard the Kabazools, destroy the monster. You don't lose any advantage whatsoever. Now you have a 2500 beat stick on the field who, once per turn, you can discard cards to destroy cards in the field. That's really, really good and a really big play in the deck. So I definitely suggest Gunyear in your extra. It's amazing. Stardust, Trishula, this is your standards. Now for the exceeds. 1 Leviathan, double Leviair, because obviously the Gold Shark play makes this card so valuable. Wind Up Zenmains, probably the best Exceed 3 right now. This guy's effect is just too good. Lagias, 2 of them, and double Dolka. More than likely you'll probably go into Dolka more because you'll want to stop your opponent's monster effects as opposed to everything else. If you can bring Dolka and Lagia on the field at the same time, then that's pretty much game over. Your opponent won't be able to do anything for a while. So side deck, Chimera Tech, double Cyber Dragon, it's pretty standard. Crow, double T-King. You could main deck this, I chose not to, but definitely a great card. Double Veiler, double Fiendish Chain, double Mirror for agents, debunk Dark Worlds, and double Chain Disappearance, because I'm seeing a lot more Tour Guide decks, so this is obviously really good. So yeah, that's about it. That is the deck of the month for December 2011, Rescue Rabbit. I hope I explained everything correct for you guys. So if you have the money, definitely I suggest playing the deck. It's a lot of fun and it's really, really good. Play it with proxies like how I'm playing it. So yeah, guys, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Tell me if you guys have any different deck choices for the deck. I really appreciate hearing you guys. So until next time, YouTube, peace.